comes to video game characters, Kirby is about as iconic as it gets. The little pink ball is pretty easy to identify from a mile away or right up close. The simple design and quirky features make him one of the most lovable characters in video game history as well. Being a stop-motion animator, I always thought it'd be really cool to have a well-articulated Kirby. However, articulation in an action figure like this, well, I can hope you can see why it'd be so difficult. Because the joints don't have, well, hinges, there's no real place to animate. Also meaning that most characters of Kirby are just little vinyl figures. That was until I stumbled across this little guy. Using the power of magnetic force, you can move it around pretty much anywhere you want. I thought that this would be perfect for stop motion. The ability to move anything anywhere is kind of a stop motioner's dream. This was welcomed by an eBay purchase that I would later regret for a couple reasons. First of all, what you're watching on the screen right now, well, Bootleg. You're watching Bootleg. I got tricked online and bought the cheapest one possible, and it had never occurred to me that if it was cheap, maybe that meant that it wasn't legit. However, do not be worried, Nintendo is still one of the largest video game franchises in the world, and I think their lack of licensing profit from this one will make it. What I was more worried about, of course, was quality. How does it hold up? Incredibly well, actually. The mechanism that makes this Kirby exciting on all aspects still work great. First of all, the magnets are strong, they move around, they're smooth, the matte finish feels great, and the ability to switch things out is as easy as I'd imagine it to be. There is a small seam around the edges that I imagine you can't see because I'm really far away. But it does not change the fact that on camera, it doesn't really matter. So that led me to believe I had received the greatest stop motion action figure of all time. Boy, was I wrong. While the character itself is what I would believe to be one of the best representations of the character in action figure form, they clearly did not have stop motion in mind. This little ball that quite perfectly represents its video game era is made for posing, hence the included stand. And for posing, I must say, it does incredibly. You can put it up, it looks great, you can adjust it around, it's a little finicky, but it's not bad. However, this is not the same as a stand that I would use, say, for stop motion. Like with this Spider-Man action figure I have yet to talk about. The Spider-Man action figure comes with an amazing stand for stop motion. Wide articulation, tight movements, and a good ability to not let it wobble around too much. However, the much more finicky stand that this one came with is only the beginning of our problems. While it can hold its place, it cannot hold its place everywhere. There are specific spots you can put it, which for posing makes sense and is just fine. But for stop motion, if I were to go from here all the way to here, that wouldn't work out too well now, would it? Another problem that I found was that while these magnets are great for articulation, they don't really have the rigidness of a real joint, or say a Lego joint like I would normally animate with, which means if we were to stand him up, he would push right down and his legs spread out. I don't know about you, but walking with your legs all the way out isn't super natural looking. Here you can see me messing around with the stand. It was giving me some problems at first, but some tightening did eventually fix it. This does not change the fact that it unfortunately ended up being not good for stop motion. If you've made it this far, you were probably attentive enough to notice what the title of the video was, though. What was so good about this figure? If I regret buying it, then why would I still say that it's amazing? That's because I found a brand new hobby. Toy photography is something that I've never really tried. I love photography personally, owning multiple cameras from film, digital, half-size sensors to full frames with all the way up to 300 millimeters to my APS-C 50 millimeter. I do it all. I like taking pictures of people and landscapes, but I never really thought about the whole, not quite macro, but small scale toy photography. Oops. The point is I like it. I like toy photography. It's pretty fun. I should flash them to put it on the screen. There's this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. And for Spider-Man, there's all of these ones, but I haven't gotten those yet, so I won't flash them on for too long. It's pretty good for that. The accessories that you can see, they're gone. The accessories that they came with were duds. The stand wasn't good for stop motion. There were some misperfections because it was a bootleg. I got scammed on eBay, and I might have committed a fraud. I don't know how that works when it comes to buying bootlegs. But that is one good figure for photos. It's beautiful looking, it's beautiful feeling. Because of the magnet system, despite it not giving it much strength, you can really move anything, anywhere. So I would say it's great for that. If I had to put it on a scale, we'd say stop motion, I don't know, 2 out of 10. Toy photography, 9 out of 10. It's pretty good. And overall satisfaction, I'd give it a 6 or a 7. Oh yeah, and you should subscribe too, because I have actual stop motion content.